What's up, guys? It's your boy Shady Mike, and welcome to another Madden 26 modding showcase. Now, there will be plenty of mods active in today's video, but we're primarily focused on one, and that is Sabo's CPU versus CPU mod that I have showcased the beta of in the past, but it is now out and it is released for everyone. So, if you'd like to try out the CPU versus CPU mod, make sure you hit the Madden Modding Community Discord. I'll make sure that that is linked in the description. So what is the CPU versus CPU slow sim mod? It's simple. A lot of people in the community like to make their rosters, make their lineups, trades, and run their team and things of that nature. But instead of actually playing the game, you let the CPU play versus itself. Now, unfortunately, with Madden, without a mod or a slider set or something, the CPU can be quite dumb. But luckily, we've got Sabo that brings a lot of updates to the logic, to the clock management, to the decision making, to make the experience so much better and make the CPU play so much closer to real life. And they're getting realistic statistics as well. I think that is my favorite thing, is just how closely the statistics and the play counts match what we see IRL. So really awesome mod. Have been showcasing it for a few weeks, and I'm glad that it's finally released. Now, one really cool thing that you want to know about this mod is whenever you play slow sim in Madden 26, it automatically puts you in that kind of side broadcast style camera. I like it. A lot of people do like it. It's the standard, and that's okay. But if you like the traditional Madden gameplay camera that's behind the quarterback, Sabo also released a version of the mod that keeps it in the standard gameplay camera, which is really cool. So let me know, guys, in the description which camera you like the best, which one, is obviously best for your viewing experience, and which one you guys will be using personally. So with that being said, I'm really excited to showcase this mod, and I said, well, what better game to showcase it than in the actual Super Bowl, Seahawks versus Patriots. I gotta be honest with you guys, I haven't been this unexcited for a Super Bowl in quite some time. I'm not super interested in either of these teams, but may the best team win. You guys let me know what is your hype level for this Super Bowl, and let me know who you have winning and why in the comments. And other than that, guys, make sure you like the video. Again, I will make sure that I've got a link to the Madden modding community. I'll have a link for how to install your mods in the description. And other than that, guys, let's go ahead and get right into the gameplay.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It has been 60 years since the Packers and Chiefs met down in Southern California in what would come to be known as the first Super Bowl. But now, at modern Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, we are counting down to Super Bowl 60. And we've got a great matchup in store. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New England Patriots taking on the NFC champions. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence, either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story. Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year of the NFL now.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is. Indianapolis in his second NFL season, already getting his chance. We harken back to Dan Marino, another superstar, made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rusher's right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
Well, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their
Johnson on his poke free, football's held.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important.
There he goes, right side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
Walker fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Darnold. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Cooper Kupp, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Diggs, the motion man left. Back to Stevenson on first down.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
A run here with Dearness Johnson. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. Here comes 3rd down at 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's May. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fights off the defender. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Back-to-back running plays, putting them in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? Darnold now to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Pats will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
And now out come the Patriots. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To the air, May. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat.
I like that.
Circle.
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely. Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far. Offensively, or even defensively for that matter, they could use a big-time spark somewhere. But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. To throw is Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when you're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory.
50 yards. First down, Seattle.
Now Darnold. And quick throw here, that's complete. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots' 4-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To the air again, Darnold. That's out to the flat for Akers. Touchdown! Cam Akers from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 14-0 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Here's May. That is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just...
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker, 75 yards. And the Seahawks continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in them. In one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. New England's offense set to go.
And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
From the shotgun, May with it. That one too wide and incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Got a man, it's Kayshon Boutte.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 23. 51 yards on the punt there. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back to throw, Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the 50, it's Darnold. He'll get this one to Cup, complete.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Darnold.
46-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Here's Darnold.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call, because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just
called
it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25.
They're going to throw. May. Short pass caught by Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second down and 4.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Again, it's Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
To throw, it's May. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line.
That's another Patriots.
Throwing here is May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
And the Patriots first down.
They'll throw with May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Spiller. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. May looking to run, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. First and 10 upcoming.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 29, Darnold. He completes this to Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. 2 yards to go, second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down, Seattle.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got
under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
like the footwork back there. I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Jason Myers on for the field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Gets past one man. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass caught by Henry. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
From the gun, it's May. A quick throw there is incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This is taken at the 18. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. So 2 quarters in the books here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime straight ahead with Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 110 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the Super Bowl.
First down, Seahawks.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They juked him. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Darnold from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Darnold. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Darnold down to throw. Open managed Barner, the tight end. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
a 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. To the air, May. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Douglas. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Diggs in motion right.
At the 37.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. The tight end Henry here in motion. Off the play fake. Here's May. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. I went to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
First down, Seahawks.
On the give, this is their fullback. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 31-yard line.
Now Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Darnold. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First down.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Again to the fullback on the dive. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
At the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43.
First down, Seattle.
Back to throw, Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Straight ahead, Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
First down, Seahawks.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now it's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shahid.
Complete to Rashid Shaheed. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Down at the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Patriots 7.
That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
For Seattle.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Patriots ready to get the football back. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. Gets this complete to Butte. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. Here's May. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Greedy Williams on the coverage.
To throw, it's May. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll throw with May. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing here is May. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks 24-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. May looking to run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Patriots 1st down.
Here's Stevenson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
2 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and 4. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
81, Austin Hooper. 4 yards on the pick.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Keyshawn Butte there to make the grab. And the Pats get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now down to 20. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a New England touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker in the Seattle offense. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Sticking with Walker on second down.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Over the middle, complete. That's Douglas. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
From the shotgun, it's May. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. It's complete to Diggs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, May with it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Patriots 1st down.
To the air, May.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Woolen on the coverage.
Back to throw again. No bottle about fumble. It's out. It's loose. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
He was taken down by Boye Mafe. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Delay of game, offense.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
From the gun, it's May.
And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about...
Now Mike Vrabel not too happy with that last call, and out comes a challenge flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give up the middle to Akers. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This is Walker. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And that is no good. And they will not be able to add on to their 20-point lead. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Seattle Seahawks. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.